What's up, guys? Welcome to the Personal Opinion Podcast, a once-a-month podcast covering events in the gaming world. This month's topics are PlayStation and Xbox releases, game releases, game updates and game announcements. We also talk about platforms like Steam, Origin and Mixer. And finally, we move on to people within the gaming community. If you enjoy listening to the podcast, make sure you like and share and comment down below your personal opinions. I was going to put out there was obviously the PS5 premiere. I don't know if any of you actually watched it.
Yeah, I gave it a go.
Watching it now.
I'm watching
it now. Amazing.
Although for some reason I typed in PlayStation 4 launch video and I was like,
It might be a bit
Hang on,
outdated,
this
that
looks
one.
familiar.
I've seen this
I
before.
don't know why I did, but yeah, well, I was like, hang on, it's an old game. And I was like, oh shit.
You've hit the future, Sam. You're ahead of
Yeah.
time.
I don't know, just it's this weird PS5. Just
I
feel right, yeah.
the memes were so good. That's what I preferred out of all of it. The fucking memes. So many Wi-Fi
It does look
routers.
odd.
Yeah, I would actually like a router that looks like that personally. But
It would be pretty cool.
It looks like the old Netgear stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, the very
gaming
early.
line ones.
Yeah, the white and purple ones.
I mean, to me, PS5 and Sony seem to be going more kind of visual and kind of proper next gen compared to Xbox. And I think Xbox even said that it's more about immersion rather than kind of visuals, which I'm kind of surprised about, considering they've got the Xbox One X.
Yeah.
As a gamer though, which one would you all want to have? Would you rather have immersion or like really good effects?
Yeah, see, I was thinking of going for an Xbox anyway because of the Game Pass mostly.
The new one's coming out with like stuff on Steam as well, isn't it? Like you can play Steam
really?
games through Xbox. I'm pretty sure I heard a rumor about it. I don't know if it's true or not.
I
remember
heard this rumor, but
yeah.
I didn't look into it because I'm a dick.
That sounds good, and I do like the whole kind of I can't remember what they call it now, but when you buy one game for like the current gen, it'll go across to the next gen. Like I think Cyberpunk is one of those.
There's like sort of cloud base of what games you have,
Yeah.
Makes
So once
sense.
you buy it once,
which would be good. It'd be good for like GTA because I can't believe they're fucking bringing GTA back again.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God. I don't want to get Pete started, but
No, don't. I've never been so excited and disappointed in the same minute.
Just see the Rockstar logo come up.
Like, oh!
I mean, 6 though is in production, isn't it?
there was
Yeah,
something
apparently-
about it, yeah.
It's
I've
meant to
heard
be
they
Vice
finished the
City, isn't it?
map.
Possibly. I don't really remember. I remember hearing something about 6 was in production, and that's about all I heard.
I hope so, but I'm really worried that they're just going to do online and just concentrate on online rather than single player.
Yeah, so I remember Tom's had this discussion with us before when he said he would rather have pay 40
Was it a
quid for a
discussion
good.
or a rant?
No, it's a bit of both. But you'd rather play like 40 quid for a really good, single player than for a multiplayer that you just gonna have to sit and grind and pay more for. Okay,
Yeah,
it makes
100%.
sense. Should they even bother with the multiplayer? Because if they're gonna just keep going with, try and grind money out of people, should they keep bothering? Do you think, in your eyes?
I mean, how much more can you flog the horse? I mean, I think my experience of the multiplayer was crap because I logged on for the first time by myself, got on, did the beginning tutorial bit,
Mm.
and then just got killed about 20 times by some guy on a flying motorbike.
Yeah.
Like I didn't have the chance to do that grind.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah.
problem. If you got the game too late, then yeah, you have to pay to play in that sense. Like back in the day, where you can just sit there and grind and you could keep up as long as you were still playing the game constantly. I found, but then if you left it for like a week or two, you just fucking fell behind.
Yeah.
That's it. And then sorry, Tom, go on.
Sorry, the amounts of money that you're talking about, just they've gone up exponentially. So
Yeah,
even
like-
if you are a day one player, it's really unlikely unless you are like grinding like a full-time job that you'll be able to afford any of the stuff without sharp cards.
Yeah.
Or a hacker dropping you 4 million, which is the only way I got anything.
Yeah, because when I did it, because I remember you all telling me about before I started online, saying, oh, you need a load of money, you need to grind and stuff like that. And like the beginning video, like, oh yeah, here's like millions of dollars. I'm like, oh, what are these guys talking about? But then they made me spend it on property.
Yeah. A lot of the stuff as well nowadays, you gotta have the property to get the gear, which is just as bad. Like you could easily afford half the stuff, but then they make you pay like 10 mil just for the fucking hangar or something stupid like that, and then you can't afford anything.
That was it. I got a bunker with my ill-gotten gains, but then I couldn't afford any of the stuff that comes with a bunker.
Yeah.
Do we know what is even going to be different in the next gen GTA 5? So they said that it's going to be upgrades and improvements, but
I feel like it will be like as it has been. Like it's been really good that they've shoved so much out there because they've done a lot for the game. When it originally came out, they've done like new missions, heists, new cars and stuff like that, and they've flooded out a lot.
Online, though, for online.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But like it's good to keep them, the multiplayer aspect to it because it's something new to grind and do with your friends and stuff like that. I enjoyed that, but then it got to the point like I've been saying about the grinding, and you can't get further with it. I think
I like just playing the single player and just going around, just causing chaos, and
end up strip
just having
clubs.
fun. And I just think, is there going to be any more improvement that's going to be enough for me to want to do that on the next gen? I buy it again. I mean,
there's nothing that
the
modders haven't
PS4
already done
one.
for PC. Don't forget as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but not all of us got PC.
There's a mod
But,
that you can hook up your turbo trainer to it and ride
Oh my
around.
I did see not too long ago actually.
It's mental.
I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know if it was Tesla, but it was some company like that that taught their car how to self-drive through GTA. I don't know if you saw anything like that.
Amazing. No.
Oh yeah, no, I did see something about that. Yeah, a while ago.
Because obviously the game's pretty much laid out a lot like the city. It just learned from like people crossing the road, other cars, lights and stuff like that, road signals, like learned within about, I think it said 74 hours how to self-drive through the city.
That couldn't have been on online.
Yeah, no, definitely not. No, I thought that was pretty fucking cool.
PS4 one, and the Xbox One, they had first-person mode, and that was kind of a big kind of draw to get the next gen one at the time. I can't really.
I think my take from the release was that it's just going to be the new game with some more improvements on the online thing.
Yeah, I don't see them doing anything with single player, that's for sure.
No.
And
Which is a shame.
Full price?
Well, I think half the world managed to get it for free. Is it going to port? Will it go over and be free on PS5, or would you have to buy it again on PS5?
I think when I just looked at the launch video, then you get the online part of the kind of day one launch with PS5.
Okay.
That's only the online,
Yeah.
unless that is just that is the game.
Another game that has been updated quite a bit, and I feel they should have stopped fucking bothering. And I know it's going to trigger Tom, but No Man's Sky.
Yeah, no, actually, I got bored of it already.
I actually liked it more in its original incarnation.
I really fell out with it since the release because obviously all the shit that happened. There's a lot of stuff that's lacking from the game, and I think even if they didn't do like into where it is to now, but waited a bit longer, got everything ready so it's a bit smoother and nicer, and actually had what they should have had in it, I think they would have done a lot better.
For me, there's too much in there now.
Yeah, they've given it too much narrative. I think now they're kind of trying to channel you down this story route, whereas the whole thing it was a sandbox, really.
Yeah,
that was the main idea of it.
Yeah,
I mean, it was an amazing game. I mean, when you first kind of went into a planet from space.
Oh yeah,
that doesn't get old.
No,
I mean,
that was really cool. I really enjoyed that aspect of it, like because it's something new and it's something actually really they did do like some good justice. It was really good. It's just the rest of it was pretty. You found the right planet, you can sit there and just harvest money so quickly, and then you'd have nothing to buy.
Yeah, on the first update, they nerfed the kind of like real expensive things that you can harvest real bad, and they made the combat so much harder in space. That just kind of ruined it for me. And then they just added more stuff, and it's just kind of so overwhelming. It's just I don't know what to do next. Yeah, I kind of think I preferred if they said what they had, what was planned originally, that game would have been amazing. But not. I mean, I didn't need the multiplayer. Didn't want the multiplayer. It
Just as it
just seemed to
was.
add so much.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just too much for me now.
Yeah, it was this month that they introduced the crossplay in Xbox, PS4, and PC. I don't know if people are still fucking playing it, if I'm honest. I know it's on the Xbox Game Pass and stuff like that at the moment, but I've just not thought about it.
I think it's still got a pretty big following. I mean, there's people that really kind of loved it, people that really hated it because of what happened.
I'm definitely in the latter of that one. I don't know. It's giving me a bad name for them, and it was around the time that I got hyped for games, and then I learned that if I got overhyped, I just get disappointed.
Yeah, what was ironic is they kept going on and joking about like Peter Molyneux and how I was saying all this stuff and it's really real and it's gonna happen, and then it came out and it was a disappointment.
Flopped. Proper
but
flop.
I don't think it was really a disappointment. I think it was a disappointment from what they said. I still think it would have been an amazing if they didn't say half the stuff they did and it came out as it was. People would be like, "Wow, this is really good."
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been a really good game, but not last that long. But it would have been really good. But they said all this stuff. People were disappointed, and then they said, "Oh, we're out updates." And they've kind of, for me, they've gone too far the other way.
Did anyone try Horizon Zero Dawn?
No, I haven't played the original, to be honest.
No, because they're releasing a second. I don't know if anyone saw any gameplay or anything like that.
I haven't had a PlayStation since PlayStation 2.
No, that's fair. I didn't think people would have much to say about this one. It was a really hyped up game when it came out, and it had really good reviews when it came out. Not that I look at reviews anymore. After time,
it did look amazing.
Yeah, it did look. It's the one with the kind of
robot dinosaurs.
Yeah, the robot dinosaurs.
I thought you had it, Pete.
No, I've not played that.
That's fair enough. Well, I know they've released the second one, trailer for the second.
I assume the second one is kind of a follow-on from the original.
I believe so. I think it's the same character you play as. I can't remember her name at this point. But I was just sort of gonna ask if if the hype train will get overlooked, because obviously there was a lot of hype for the first one. Will they overhype the second one and not bring the quality to the game?
Like with every sequel ever made.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I was kind of getting at.
I wouldn't say
well, not quite. Uncharted 2 was pretty good.
I never played any of the Uncharted stuff.
I played the one that came out for the PS4. Uncharted 4? That blew me away. That was amazing.
They were a good set of games.
It was just basically Nathan Fillion, though, wasn't it? He's just perfect for it.
Yeah.
Another PS5 release is the new Spider-Man. I played the first. Well, I said the first one. The Spider-Man that came out on the PS4. I don't know if any of you lot did. I found that a really good game.
I heard good things about it. I never played it. Spider-Man's not really my cup of tea, but I have heard very good things, and it did look pretty amazing.
Yeah, even like the DLC was really good. Like it wasn't sort of the same old shit. It was new enemies, new weapons, and new upgrades.
Yeah, that's quite refreshing.
They all went on sale, so we bought them all at once. Yeah, we just sat there and rinsed through them. Really enjoyed that. The only problem I found was it's like the boss battles weren't very what's the word? There's only sort of one way you could beat them. At each boss, you could either dodge a certain amount of times and then punch, and then dodge a certain amount of times then punch. There's no there's no
heavily scripted.
Yeah, there's no other way of doing it. It wasn't very open in that sense of how you could end them, or what tools you could use and stuff like that. There was one way to do it, and that was it.
Yeah. Well, Pete was going to lend me a PlayStation so I could borrow it off Mark and play it, but he never did because he's busted.
I think something like the pandemic got in the way.
Yeah.
Of putting it down to you.
That's the perfect time to have a new console.
Well, you're more than welcome to come and get it. I need to actually, to be honest, there's a couple of things I need to send down to you.
I was gonna say, while you're up there, can you get a motherboard for me?
Yeah. bring my
console sales did go up, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I know the Switch went up fucking loads because they sold out so quickly.
Yeah, they did. Trying to get hold of Switches.
Yeah, and then as soon as they came back in, they bumped the prices right up, and then they all fucking sold out again.
Yeah.
Slightly off topic, but you should try buying a bike right now. Ridiculous.
Every man and their dog's got one.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's all these fat housewives out on fucking £2,000 carbon bikes that now my
I was
£1
gonna
grand
say,
carbon bike.
Health is wealth, mate.
£4,000.
Health is wealth.
Are we
Just
talking about
think-
carbon fiber bikes? We're just talking about bikes, from health. I'm sure you
No.
can probably buy them still.
Yeah, you probably buy a shitty mountain bike like Crossbike for like
That's
200
all I
I
quid.
need.
might be able to buy some real shit. Yeah. I'm too
eBay's
much of
just
a
going to be
snob,
saturated with them in a couple of months' time.
Oh,
once-
yeah.
once-
I'm waiting for autumn. I'm going to get myself a nice titanium one.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Spider-Man.
Yeah, sorry.
So they're releasing a new one called Miles Morales, and I mean, I didn't really like Miles in the game. That's one thing I didn't like about the game. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, apparently it's not going to be an expansion, but a new game. Bearing in mind none of you have fucking played it, do you reckon it'll still be like quite repetitive in a way, or will there be new ideas to it? Because if basically within the story, Miles was like taking over in a sense, so Spider-Man was giving him like the juice to become the next Spider-Man. But I don't know if they'll expand on that or just sort of stick to the same shit as that has been in this one.
I get the impression that the reason the existing one was so successful was because it was finally the Spider-Man game everybody wanted and has wanted for years and years and years. And now they've done that, I think they'll just be doing the same game again with a different story, and I don't know if that'll be enough.
Yeah.
There might be like one or two new mechanics, but that's probably it. But you could probably say that for most kind of sequels, really. I find that it tends to be similar kind of gameplay, but they add in maybe an extra mechanic here and there. But that's about it, really.
Yeah.
Like SnowRunner.
Oh god.
SnowRunner's a bit different.
Spider-Man will have snow chains on his feet.
Yeah.
You can get chain tires.
Ah, nice.
Well, let's go. So yeah, I remember seeing something about that, actually. Yeah, someone using chainsaws.
I mean, it is. I would say it's totally different from Mudrunner because it's obviously can't be that much different, but it is kind of night and day, really.
Yeah.
I mean, especially compared with the original spin tires. That just seems so old now.
I never even realised it was the same people.
No, it isn't. That's the kind of thing, really, because there was a kind of bad blood between the publishers and the developer, I think, or something went really wrong, and they kind of split off. You got spin tires and you got Mudrunner.
Right. Okay.
Mudrunner, I think, is more kind of got a. I don't know if it's the publisher or developer that's Mudrunner, but they've got kind of more money behind them, and well, it's gone to consoles, and it seems more of a polished game.
Yeah.
But it's worth a play.
The Last of Us 2. I'm assuming no one's played that yet.
Nope.
New.
Seen anything about it?
It was spoiled for me pretty terribly on Twitter a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I've seen really mixed reviews about it, and I think some of it was because, well, some of the reviews I saw was like it's really good, it's really dark, quite brutal, and then the other reviews was they didn't need to make Ellie like that, like it was overplayed for the character and stuff like that. But obviously, I've not played the game. I've been avoiding actually trying to review any of it because I want to get it at some point and play it myself without spoiling it.
Yeah, I've played the original, but I never completed it.
You never completed it? Oh my god, Sam. Can I just kick you out now?
To be honest, I kind of got bored.
He's only played it recently.
Through.
In all fairness, I was told to play it a couple of weeks ago. I bought it and I just smashed it out in 2 hours. Like, not 2 hours, 2 days.
I found it such a fucking good game. I don't know how you got bored with it. Like, I got really hooked on the story.
I can't remember where I left it, but I think there was like a hotel or something.
Oh yeah.
Full of bad guys, and it was just after that.
I haven't played it for a while, but yeah, I remember. Like the story now was really gripping. It was probably the first game in a long time that I've proper got into the single player and loved. And I was wondering if the second one was the same or not. But obviously, looking at reviews, it's a bit of hit and miss. But I also don't trust people that review games because they're all stupid. So
Right. I imagine that the kind of gameplay is very similar to the original because you can't really stray too much.
yeah, the way they've played the game is their own way, isn't it? So it's very
Yeah,
it's very them.
I mean, it does look good, and it's obviously one of Sony's kind of
Well, it's the fastest selling game on PS4 in the UK. Go on, Pete.
I was just going to say, I think the with any game as popular as Last of Us, the second one was hit has such mixed reviews because you're just going to have loads of different people either who are so hyped for it and so ready for it that they were utterly disappointed.
It brings back the hype train, doesn't it?
That's it. I think I did the same with Death Stranding. Like, I really, really looked forward to it, and I was really bought into it. And when I got it, I really, really wanted to like it. And it's still a good. Has anyone else played it?
No,
Yeah.
it's not something I've played.
I played it.
It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable to the sense that it's. I think I was expecting it to be another Metal Gear Solid, but it didn't
Yeah.
live up to that.
I think I would prefer it if they didn't have the can't remember what they're called now, but the kind of oil zombie things, like the whole point of the game. I can't remember what they're called. But to me, I
BTs.
preferred BTs.
Yeah.
I preferred the whole kind of the delivery kind of mechanic and the weight system, and because people call
Yeah.
it the walking simulator, and I was like, oh yeah, that's just and then
But
it really was.
The game.
Oh, we've lost your Pete.
Bye.
There we go.
Have you? Sorry.
Come again.
Sorry.
Come again.
I was going to say the game quickly developed from a walking simulator into, hey, here's a selection of cars you can use. Here's a motorbike. Here's a car, and if you really want to, you can use all your resources to build road. So it got away from that walking thing, and I found myself rushing to complete jobs just to get to the new part of the video and the new part of the storyline and defeat the next boss. So go back to The Last of Us. It was, I think, a lot of people are expecting more, but I haven't played it yet, so I'll be looking forward to it. But you're always going to get that. I mean, you're always
the
going to get
hype
those
train.
people
If a game comes out and it's really good and people are buzzing about it, the sequel will always probably be shit because everyone was so excited they want it again. They want it to be as good,
Yeah.
and it never
think-
will be. I don't think.
But for those types of games, it's the story that's really kind of like the key, and
Yeah.
it kind of relies on that a lot. But
Yeah.
I mean, as I say, I didn't complete the original.
Well, I urge you to finish it.
So if you're in the hotel, you're not very far from completing it.
Yeah, you're probably like 3/4, not a bit more.
I have to try and install it again. I have to get rid of everything of Call of Duty first. That's taken up the entire of my PlayStation.
God, yeah. You're not got an external hard drive yet.
No, I need to.
External hairdryer.
You get it. The external hard drive as well.
I need a PS4 just purely for that game. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's not the last update was like 83 gig.
Yeah, something like that. The next one was going to be Skate 4. Anyone pumped for Skate 4?
I'm quite excited for that. I enjoyed
Not
the old.
massively.
I like Skate
Does
3.
Doesn't it make you want to relive your teenage days, though, Tom?
No, not really.
You
I was
changed.
a bit of a dickhead when I was a teenager. I'm a bit of a dickhead now, but
I've never skateboarded in real life.
I think
the
I've
most
done it once.
exciting thing for me is that game mode that I've somehow forgotten the name.
Hall of
of.
Meat.
Yeah, Hall of Meat. That is where it's at.
Yeah, I think that was the best thing that came out of Skate 3.
Yeah, well, it's for parties, isn't it? And it's not a very good skating game, I don't think, on its
Do
own.
you say that? Because I would say that the Tony Hawks were kind of arcadey and not amateurish, but it was totally different compared to that.
Maybe it's because I skated. So in Tony Hawk's, you could easily
You can do whatever you wanted.
do mad shit.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing. In Tony Hawk's, you could do totally unreal
Yeah,
stunts.
it's
that,
more unreal, but Skate's more realism, isn't it?
yeah, that's
so-
yeah.
I'll just go outside and skate then.
Yeah, but that's like me
But then-
saying I'm gonna play Guitar Hero because I want to play guitar, and not actually picking up my real guitar.
Yeah, I don't get out of it. Pick up your guitar, you lazy cunt.
That was a game they should bring back. I
Yeah,
thoroughly
it was so
enjoyed that.
good. I love
No, yeah,
was-
I think I've got all the Guitar Heroes. Fucking
The amount
great
of
games.
times me and Tom would stay up really late at the house I lived in Spalding and play that was fun.
I remember going around to my mate's house. Everyone was pretty pissed. I think I was pretty pissed as well. I was just
Oh, we were pissed.
casually playing it on Expert, and they were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm just like, oh, "I've had enough time on this game. I know what I'm doing." Do you reckon there'll be another Hall of Meat with it? And do you reckon that'll be the only thing that's good with it, or are we sticking with, it's a more realism game and it will be strong in that sense?
I think there will be a Hall of Meat, but I think it would be a pretty good game without, well, with that and without that anyway.
Yeah. They,
I'm too old to be seen in public on a skateboard now, so you get it anyway.
You're too tall to be seen in public on a skateboard. Tom.
Yeah.
I've always been too tall to be seen on a skateboard.
Was it Skate 3 that came out with the board as well that you could play on? Like you could stand on the board
I
and
think
fucking
so.
do tricks with it.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
was- 'cause
just like
it
the
was
balance board, isn't it? But it's like
yeah,
a Wii
pretty
balance
much.
board, but
Yeah, but you can like
but
pretend
styled
to
like a
jump.
skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've forgotten all about that.
I remember that was a big hype about it, and that flopped quite hard, I think, because it wasn't
Yeah.
very good.
Can't imagine it ever being a good idea, really. I think they're probably riding off the kind of coattails of like the Wii and that sort of gaming. Like, but that seems to have long gone now. I mean, like even Xbox have got rid of Kinect.
I don't know why when they originally announced the last one, they fucking said that the Kinect had to come with it, didn't they?
Yeah,
What a mistake that was they made. And they had to fucking backtrack so hard to
yeah.
actually want to sell the product.
The whole thing was just a disaster.
It was a little bit. Do you reckon they've done better this year?
Yeah, I
Microsoft.
think so. Well, we'll wait till they announce the prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the key.
Yeah.
'Cause if it's cheaper than a 2080, then I'll probably get the console instead of.
I mean, I know at some
upgrading.
point I probably will get them both anyway. It seems to be a thing with me is that I will eventually get the new console just because I won't ever fucking play it. They'll just collect dust. But I'll have it. I'm not sure what the PlayStation Pass is like these days, but I know that obviously the Xbox Game Pass is really good. I
Yeah.
find, especially if you get it, a £10 a month one where you get it with gold and PC. Like
Yeah, Game Pass is amazing.
it's mad what you get for what you get with it. I remember I got it when Gears 5 came out, just because Gears 5 came on it.
Yeah, Gears, latest Gears of War, latest Forza. You just can't argue.
Yeah,
with it,
Yeah.
really.
As I say, it's kind of making me sway towards the Xbox because that system.
I know they do 3 games a month on the PlayStation Pass, but it's only what two a
Well,
month.
there is PlayStation. Is it PlayStation Now, which is a similar thing to Xbox Game Pass, but it's not well known, and I think the games are kind of a bit more cheaper.
Yeah, cheap and
They're not
Yeah,
like
like World of
play.
Tanks and Pinball.
World of Tanks is a free to play anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna But I mean, it's the extra cost, which I mean, obviously the Game Pass is anyway. But
Yeah.
what I like is that you can get the Game Pass Ultimate, which gives you gold and the Game Pass. When I bought the Game Pass Ultimate, I got it actually cheaper than just gold anyway. So it can work out pretty good. And I just like the fact that their first party games were pretty much not guaranteed, but they were going to go on Game Pass, like Flight Sim. That was
Yeah.
going to head on Game Pass, and I was really looking forward to that. But I don't think it's going to come out in this current gen, unfortunately.
We'll have to just wait and see, I suppose, won't we?
Yeah, well, they did say it's going to be. I think it's meant to be out by now.
Yeah, was there a release date for it?
I think it's just 2020, but obviously there's betas and going on for the PC. I think they're just working on it, and it's kind of almost done when it's done type thing.
Yeah, that's fair enough. The next game, I'm not that excited for. So they've released the new Crash Bandicoot 4. They've released a new trailer for that one.
Mm,
The last one I played was Crash of the Titans a good couple of years ago, and all they've done since then is pretty much remakes, isn't it?
But
And
Yeah, or remake.
the new one looks a
Yeah.
bit like a remake anyway, doesn't it? I mean, this looks like the same sort of graphics as the previous one.
Yeah,
Um,
I didn't like the previous one at all. Like, I found it really janky with the movements and the story. And yeah, I don't know. I played co-op with it and a mate, and it just felt awful. It didn't feel like Crash Bandicoot at all.
I'd co-op.
Yeah, no, it did. And I'm sure it had co-op, and I'm sure I played with them. I'll have to have a look at a second, see if I can find out. But yeah, like, what did you think of the reboots and that?
I like the original Crash Bandicoots. I thought they were good games. That's all I've really played, to be honest. And I wouldn't. To me, the series ended after those, like the third one.
Warp. 'Cause you had Crash 1, 2, and then Warp, didn't you?
What's the one with the polar bear?
The polar bear. I think that was the Warped. Had the polar bear in it. So yeah, Crash Bandicoot 1, 2. Yeah, then Warped. And Crash
Because they're all
and
pretty much the same, weren't they? But just set in different locations. Didn't really need more than that, did it? I don't think.
You reckon they've overdone it for what they've got?
Yeah, I think it's like the Terminator series. It should have ended, after the second one, really, or
Yeah,
Why,
definitely.
maybe
why
the
did
third
they
one.
bring that back? Oh my god.
But yeah, it's just like, yeah, why keep making the same stuff?
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. It's just going to be the same shit, and I get it for like nostalgic vibes, but if you want that, just go get the other game. It's cheaper. The old game, get the original.
Yeah, get the original. It's the best. Play that. What I did like in going back to Uncharted 4 was the Crash Bandicoot appearing in that, and it's actually playable.
Crash Bandicoot porn.
What? I know it was it was. Uncharted 4.
You sure it wasn't
Last of Us 2.
Uncharted? Because definitely Uncharted. Because you can play it about halfway through the game, and then you can play it at the end.
I recall playing it though. I don't remember ever playing Uncharted, so maybe I'm wrong.
So, yeah,
Yeah, I can see where Tom said.
I wondered why you said that, Tom, and I just
Yeah.
googled the same thing you googled and got Crash Bandicoot porn up.
Fuck's sake.
Crash Bandicoot.
Jesus.
Amazing.
Well, we'll move on from Crash Bandicoot then, shall we? The next game that I recently seen, because someone put it in the Discord actually, was Pokemon Unite. Have you seen that?
I need to watch the trailer actually. I saw Llama put it in.
Well, if you watch the trailer that's in Discord, skip about halfway through because about half it is telling you about how fucking Pokemon came about. No one cares. It basically looks like LOL, but with Pokemon.
What?
Yeah. I don't really get it. There must be a proper money grabbing scheme behind it because I really don't get it.
So I'm not that much into Pokemon, to be honest.
Yeah.
It kind of came late for me, so I never really got into it as a child. Pokemon Go was quite fun for a month or two. I actually got out of the house every day.
Yeah, it made me get out of the house, to be fair.
Yeah, I
And that
never walked so much.
That came out with a lot of memes as well, and people trying to kill themselves walking across the fucking roads without looking. Oh, God.
Imagine it came out just before the pandemic.
Okay. Go on, get exercise, or not.
Is that why they made Unite so people could just stay at home and do it?
Probably.
Well, they did make it for Pokemon Go. They did make it so you could play just in your house. I don't know how that works, but Yeah,
how would that
apparently.
work? If you got a
Yeah,
treadmill, just pretend you're walking.
yeah, I'm not even sure. Well, it works on GPS, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't know how it worked.
A new update for COD. Tom probably hasn't fucking tried it.
Another
He has
update.
not.
Yeah, another season. What do we
Okay.
think so far? If you've
Isn't
played
it Captain Price, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Captain Price's stuff.
I'm
I-
enjoying it.
I've not tried out the new gun yet. The one that's like a Galil. I can't remember what it's called now. God, I need to
The
get
Ram
away from...
thing.
No, not Ram.
What I don't like about the whole COD thing and the whole seasons is you've got to play it a lot to
You really do,
It-
yeah.
even.
Like, the amount I play it, you get to like level 10 on a season and then it's done.
Yeah, yeah, same with me. I mean, I only get to play games weekends pretty much, not for that long amount of time.
Mm.
And half the time I'd be either too tired or just wouldn't be in a mood to play COD. So, I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. And then you got all these other people that are playing it or buying the skips, and it's just kind of you just get lost
Yeah,
left
but
behind really.
I think because I think with the battle pass, it's not a play to win.
no,
the
but
majority of it is cosmetics, and if you want to use the gun and level it up, then yeah, you have to grind and level it up. But that's kind of just how Call of Duty's always been.
Yeah, I suppose there's kind of more of a push to it now because yeah, it's always been like that. And to be honest, like with Battlefield and kind of other Call of Duties, I tend to stick with the starting gun and then just level that up, max it out, and just carry on using that. But
I
that
think
seems to be-
that's what you did at the beginning, wasn't it, Pete? You pretty much stuck with like the M4 or something, didn't you? I like egged you into different guns.
Yeah. No, I mean I think before the battle royale came out, yeah, I was just using one gun, and then I think when Shipment first started, when Shipment was when we were grinding Shipment all the time, I would purposely pick a different gun each time, and the ones that I was getting, the guns I was getting killed by, I was making a note of, and then grinding those guns, and then I became half decent at them, and then that's put me in a good stead for
Yeah.
battle royale because I've got an idea of how to use most of the guns now. I mean, I've got the go-tos. I mean, the RPG and the M4 are the ones I
The
use all the
combos.
time.
RPGs.
Are the holy grail of the combo for the for
Good old Warzone.
Warzone for me.
I did like the M4, but I moved to the M13 after I kind of leveled out the M4. And the M13 is nice, but
M13 with blackout rounds, yeah.
yeah, lovely gun.
I still think they need to buff the Grau. I can't remember what it's fucking called. The last season's one. I get if you level it up enough and you can get all the attachments for it to make it super steady, but a gun has recoil. Like you use the grill with like certain attachments on it. It's just there's no recoil in it, and it's just a bit OP. I think.
It must be
note how to be OP.
difficult trying to kind of level out the weapons.
Yeah, I don't know. It's because I know you can say the same thing with the M4, I suppose. If you proper take your time and work out what's best to keep it steady,
Yeah, there is a balance though, because you want some distance. I mean, I did find the kind of armory kind of section of the game to be really good. The fact that you have to kind of
you can
make
play.
a gun work for you.
Yeah, you play in your own way, which
Mm.
is one thing that they've done really well with this COD, I think. Play in your own way.
Yeah, the customization is really good. But I haven't played any of the Warzone. I think I went on once actually. Yeah, I went on once. Didn't know what the hell I was doing. jumped at the wrong because I was wanted to play solos, but I didn't work out how to, or you couldn't. I was joined with a team, and they were all on the same kind of clan. They marked a position to jump at, and I pressed the wrong button, jumped straight away. Got in a car, drove all the way over there. We managed to shoot a couple of people, and then the gas or something
Yeah,
just came in so quickly, and yeah, I just got killed by that, and they just left me behind, and they didn't do the whole kind of revive thing. I was like, oh, fine.
Right.
I haven't played it since.
I find Warzone brilliant fun, but only when the servers are behaving. And more, until basically I stopped playing because of it. The lag was just atrocious, and it's no fun.
It's been, I think last season or so, it's been alright. It's not been too bad. Like I'll hit spikes here and there, but it's just a big game. Got to deal with it.
It was just every time I logged in, it seemed to be too laggy to play, pretty much.
Maybe it's you.
No,
Maybe it is you.
It wasn't because everyone was complaining. Well, you were there. Right?
Well,
Yeah, I'm
When you-
joking, mate.
when you're playing on Haley's laptop, which is like probably better than most of the setups we got in the group.
Yeah.
Probably.
So I think the game was pretty bad a couple of months ago, but it has stabilized quite a lot recently.
Yeah, I think they've
Well,
probably sorted it out.
I really want to try Warzone Rumble, so I might.
No, you won't.
No.
It's just a sniper fest. It's a 50 on 50 in like a not too big circle. It randomly spawns on the Warzone map. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
like a death match. It is just a sniper fest. It's nothing to. I played like 5 minutes of it, and it's just a sniper fest.
Yeah, I forgot about snipers.
Yeah.
I can see that ruining it.
What do
Yeah.
we all think about Battle Royale, as in the kind of game type?
I really went off since PUBG, and I know people love that, but I think it's because we played it so much. It was a easy jump in game.
I think I enjoyed PUBG so much because it was the first game I properly played. Like, I mean, I've always played games and stuff. Like, I was really into Metal Gear Solid, and me and Tom had a bit of a stint of Gears and War when we were living up in Lincolnshire. But I went round my brother's about 3 years ago, and he was like, "This is a pretty good game. What do you think?" And I came home and bought a computer and made Tom help me build it because I was like, "Yeah, this is fun." And then it just opened up a whole new world for me. So like the whole reason I've got this computer and the whole reason I do games now is because of that game. And we give it a lot of shit, and it was a crap game at times.
It was pretty fucking atrocious at times. Like,
But it was
real
really good
bad.
fun.
Tilly
But,
can
like-
tell you about. Tilly's just come in, and Tilly can tell you about it. The Xbox, mate. PUBG on the Xbox.
I remember playing PUBG on the Xbox at a game show, and it was shit.
It was on the
I
game
don't
Pass.
know because I'm still updating it after all these years. So I'll let you know when I've finished updating it.
fuck's sake.
Because every time I update it, there's another 17 gigabyte update to do. So I kind of
That
just
sounds like Call of Duty.
Yeah, it does sound like Call of Duty. We on about the right game, yeah?
yeah. So no, I don't know nothing about PUBG.
Yeah, we were talking about Call of Duty and what you think about the new update, Tilly. Anyway,
Well,
yeah.
is there a new update or?
No,
or...
just the season, mate. What do you think of the season so far?
Well, I don't have the season pass thing.
Yeah, I have the season pass. There's still new stuff, new guns. The King's back, isn't it, on the Battle Royale?
Yeah.
Did they bothered with that, do you think?
Nah, mate, I never pay attention to that.
No.
Never pay attention to it.
No, that's fair enough.
Just
I
spend all my time in the gulag, mate.
where you live in
The
Call
rest
of
of
Duty.
it,
I used to love the old multiplayer
yeah.
online.
True. S&D. Give the people what they want. S&D. I got something to say.
Yeah, go on.
I watched Gemini Man today and it was crap.
I don't even know what that is, I'm not going to lie.
Will Smith.
Is that one with his son?
Scraping the barrel.
No,
Nah,
no,
It's him, but a younger version of himself.
That looked weird, and there was
Oh,
like some
mate.
really fucked up physics and in loads of the motorbike stunts. That
Don't
is just
do
like
it, man.
turning
But
on
is
and off.
anything he's done recently any good?
Fresh Prince of
Define
Bel-Air was the
recently.
last decent thing
yeah,
he
I
did, wasn't
don't,
it?
Independence Day was good.
that wasn't recent.
No, no, that's what I'm saying. Though.
Was Bright any good?
I think
Yeah,
objectively it probably
that's-
wasn't. No, objectively it probably wasn't that good, was it?
I don't
What,
know,
It
it's
was
a
a
good
bit of a B movie.
What, Independence Day?
classic, mate. It's coming up soon. We will be dead soon. No, this year. Well, how it's been. Fucking 4th of July. We're all going to be dead.
sorry, not-
Yeah.
Yeah, did you not watch the series on Netflix, Bright? Had him in it.
That's just a film,
Uh,
not one a series, was it?
I thought it was a series.
No, that's just a
It
film.
wasn't serious, wasn't it? I thought
Was it
it
a
was.
series? No, I'm gonna
It
fucking.
was not. It was a film.
I'm fucking looking for it. I'm sure it was a series.
Apology
Wasn't it?
incoming.
I remember it.
Budgie incoming. Hang on. Just let me
I think I
find it.
saw the first, like, couple
I
minutes.
think I Am Legend was the last decent film he did. I just
Oof.
gone through his.
Tilly,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's a film.
Yeah.
Damn. You
It's
got
on
And then
me.
the suggestions, and I just scrolled past it
Yeah, and that's fair.
because there's like a
Yeah.
fully grown man pixie or something on behind him
Yeah,
on the
something like
screen.
that.
Oh,
and it-
in here,
and-
something like
nah, you're right.
No one's a fan of that one then.
Are we going to talk about Cyberpunk later? Or
That's what I was going to say, Cyberpunk.
Go on then. What do you think? What are your hopes? Are you getting overhyped already?
I'm excited for it, but I'm calming myself down. That's probably the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I know Tom's looking forward to it.
I am, and the more they delay it, the more on board I am, because it means they're not going to do a Hello Games with it
No.
and just release it due to public
But this
pressure,
is-
Yeah.
and it'll be
My-
This
shit.
is CD Projekt Red, so I think they're going to do a good job.
A guy I work with summed it up. He just said they're perfectionists and the game will come out when it's ready. And
Yeah, but that's what
Yeah.
they should do. They shouldn't.
yeah.
It's going
Oh,
back to
yeah,
No
definitely.
Man's Sky. It's like there's no point releasing the game without fucking actually finishing it. Say what you're gonna do with it and fucking do it, and it will and people will be happy. If it
Yeah,
comes
but then-
out,
Daikatana and G Nukem Taken Forever, or whatever it is.
yeah,
G Nukem Forever, I mean, they're in development hell for ages. And when they came out, they were massive disappointments. But I don't think it's going to be like that at all.
yeah, but they might have overdone it for themselves in a sense. Like they wanted to do something different and push more out there and mix it up a bit.
Cyberpunk, I think, is nearly ready. I mean, they released like 4 hours of gameplay. People could play, or journalists can play very
Yeah.
recently. I think this week, and
Yeah, it all sounds
it
good.
sounded
Doesn't it?
amazing. It sounded really good.
Well, from what I've heard, I think the delays are mostly to do with the console ports, because they're
Course.
not sort of making any promises on the like the performance or anything on either of the current gen.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough though, isn't it? You don't want to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if I don't know, it feels like it's ready on PC, and then they've just got to
Wait for
That's what
console
I'm-
scum. No offense to Lee.
for the scrubs. Yeah.
And Sam.
From what
Every
I've
install,
heard,
Tilly.
everything's made for like this gen console, but when the next gens come out, it'll just run a bit better, rather than them specifically making it for next gen. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
Not that it
Yeah,
makes
I'm
a
not-
difference to you lot, but like it'll just run a bit better on a PS5 and Xbox Series X, rather than them specifically making it for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be like better textures, and I think
Quicker
I heard
loading
something about,
screens.
like the population density and stuff in the
Well,
city.
everything's on
It's gonna be a
everything's
bit
on the same
more advanced
platform.
than current gen.
Because everything's on the same platform, it should just be that, it should just be better on the next gen, because
You'd expect it to be, wouldn't
it's
you?
not like they can. Yeah, it's not like you can use like on a PlayStation 3 they had, was it the cell, whatever, I can't remember, is it called the processor? It's a particular type, and it was just obviously just for the PlayStation 3, and you could tap in and do certain stuff with that. But now everything's on like the the X64 platform.
Mm.
Everything should be the same, and everything should be able to be easily ported to pretty much anything.
Would you reckon they'll do the same with how they're doing? If you buy it on this gen console, you'll get it on the next gen console. Do you reckon they'll do that for the Cyberpunk?
They're definitely doing it for the
Yeah.
Xbox,
They are doing it.
and I think they're doing it for the PlayStation as well. To be
Yeah,
honest.
it's CD Projekt Red that are doing it. It's not the console manufacturer.
If you've got people like EA saying that they would do that, other companies would do it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if EA of all people are willing to give you a free upgrade, then everybody else would do that. No
But
problem.
then TG Project Red are the people that kind of say fuck DRM, and they hate DRM, so they would do it. I can't see many other people doing it, but doesn't the Xbox though? Aren't they doing that for other games as well for the next gen?
Yeah, Microsoft made like a big thing about it. Like whatever game you buy will,
Yeah, I
yeah.
can't remember what it's called. Something delivery.
Smart
yeah.
delivery, is it?
That's it.
Something
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
but I'm really looking forward to Cyberpunk. I think it's the game I was really looking forward to this year, other than the Flight Simulator.
Yeah. I think it's a game that I'm looking forward to, but I don't know if I'm gonna overhype myself for it.
Well, I think the hype is justified considering how much they're showing and how positive all the
Yeah, and how it's all
feedback
coming
is.
out.
Yeah,
But,
I think it's justified. But I do agree, like hype will kill games.
yeah, and
It has
I
happened
think it will.
Many times.
It won't. I don't think it will kill the game, but I think it will ruin a lot of it. Like a lot of people's opinions of it, because they'll be so ready to fucking play it, and they've seen there's 4 hours of gameplay you said that has been like put out there. If people have seen half of that, that could be part.
well, I don't think it's been publicly released, but
No,
people
They
are
can
able to
talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're allowed to talk about it. Like
Yeah, but,
IGN did
yeah,
loads of reviews and
eventually
stuff.
they will do it, so you've got snippets of it and you can see part of it and you get part of the
yeah.
story, but then you're not going to be as immersed in the story if you watch that, because you already fucking know part of it.
Well, I think they're smart with what they're showing, because apparently from the 4 hours that everybody played, there was no mention of Keanu Reeves in it, and so I don't think they've really
Giving away too much in a sense.
given away
Yeah.
too much.
I think was it Kotaku or Eurogamer said it was like Deus Ex, Blade Runner, and GTA kind of rolled into one, and to me that was just like sold.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
same with me. I saw that. I heard that. I was like, yes.
I'm a massive fan of Deus Ex series, so that open world, just yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Deus. I haven't played the new one. I've got it on my Steam actually. I've not played it yet, but I've really enjoyed the Deus Ex game. So the whole concept is, it's pretty good. And they'll, big dicks, big dick, little dick.
Tom's gonna need a wheelbarrow, aren't you, Tom?
Tom's not gonna be able to play the game, so he's not gonna be able to walk. Oh, fuck's sake.
Best Mark Wahlberg film.
Ooh.
Has he done any good films?
Daddy's Home. That was pretty good. That's Mark Wahlberg, wasn't
Yeah.
it? He's been in a few war films, hasn't he? Been in, like Ted.
Three Kings.
Although
That was a very good film.
In any of the Wahlbergs, if I'm honest.
Kane and Gain.
Oh,
Because-
wow, what a fucking film.
No-
Pain and Gain.
No one's saying the 2001 Planet of the Apes.
No, because it was shit. Deepwater Horizon was pretty decent, if you saw that.
Oh yeah, with the wasn't it Shell? No, BP or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Spill?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good actually. Yeah.
Shooter, classic.
Classic.
I've honestly seen none of these films.
The other guys with Will Ferrell, Fucking amazing film.
Yeah, that's funny.
He's been in Transformers, but they were shit, so don't worry about them.
Better than
I think
Sheila
it just
Booth
cashed
one,
out,
isn't it?
didn't it?
Have you seen Two Guns with Denzel Washington?
Oh, I have seen that. That's good.
That's a
I
really
enjoyed
good
that.
film as well.
Hey, Tom's here.
Tom's back in the game.
I loved him when he was on Top Gear and thought it would be funny to say about stealing cars when he was a kid.
What a fucking
Yeah,
idiot.
he blinded someone as a kid? He like hit someone or stabbed someone in the eye or something when he was
I
a
think he
kid.
just beat him so badly they lost.
Oh, is
sight
that
of
what it
one
was?
eye.
Oh, yeah,
He's a
no,
bit of a
you-
weapon,
Can't
though.
remember.
yeah, he's a
Have you-
fucking
have you
tank.
seen- He's a cunt, but have you watched his like morning? Have you looked at his like morning routine? It's crazy. He goes to bed at like 7
That
o'clock
was
in
a
the
joke,
evening.
wasn't it? Wasn't that a
What?
joke?
No,
No?
what-
No, that was general.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? It's the same as anyone's routine. If you've got into your own routine, you wouldn't find it a struggle. If that was your routine and you did it daily, you wouldn't find it that much of a struggle.
Yeah,
I don't
suppose.
think. And you got to
It's
think about it in
different
that
for them,
sense.
because they
That's
get
what he
paid
does.
millions to like look good in films. They get
Yeah.
nutritionists. They
Who
get
are we talking about? Sorry.
you know
Mark
what I mean?
Wahlberg.
It's easy
Alright.
for them. Fuck.
Did you see his new one on Netflix? Was it Spencer Confidential?
Oh, in the prison with Post Malone.
I've not seen it, but I know Post Malone's in it. I've seen the trailer.
Post Malone's in it.
Yeah.
That is actually very good.
You've seen it, have you?
Yeah, I forgot I'd seen it, but yeah, I had watched it. When you said Post Malone, it kicked me.
Kicked in the
But yeah,
head.
no, he's very good.
Yeah, that's Mark Wahlberg.
The fighter was
Completed
quite
it.
good with
Yeah, that's come off my list, but I don't remember seeing that one.
Oh, Christian Bale.
Yeah, that's the one, Christian Bale.
Skinny as hell.
Lone Survivor, what was that?
Oh, that's good. Based on a true story, that.
I think I've seen it. I did like the beginning of that. I really
It
didn't.
annoys me because like they let the kid go and the kid just tanks it down that hill like
Yeah,
Bambi. Doesn't
yeah,
he?
yeah,
And
yeah.
and they're like,
Like it was nothing.
you knew that was gonna happen. You knew he was gonna run off and tell everybody.
The next one that's come up is The Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh, is that a thing? Is
Oh
it?
yeah.
That's apparently a thing. I remember after I saw it, I remember seeing something about it as well. To be fair, but
Look, how long is this? There's even a trailer.
yeah.
Do
There
we
is.
know where it's at? I don't know because there was a trailer released ages ago, and I don't think it showed kind of where it was, and people were trying to work out where it was.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't know, but just go with like how the other questions have gone. Like, what do you think about it? You know, do you reckon?
They got a lot of
The
making
last-
up to do for
yeah.
Fallout 76.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there's
a
anything like that.
fuck
then-
thing.
A lot
Makes
of
sense.
that.
Well, was it the same as the last Elder Scrolls? That was online as well, wasn't it? And that was
But it was Elder Scrolls Online, and then I guess the last proper Elder Scrolls game was Skyrim.
They've
Yeah.
been pimping out like a prostitute.
Yeah, available on
Everything
everything.
that they can do.
I mean, I will never not be excited about an Elder Scrolls game. So, I think it's going to be Redfall. By the way, I'm not sure.
There already has been a Redfall game, but it was a spin-off. But yeah,
It's been a while, though, hasn't it?
yeah, I thought it might be Daggerfall, the same kind of place as Daggerfall. But
Well, they trademarked Redfall about 2 years ago.
so. Do you think it will be good like Skyrim or flop like the online?
It's going to be amazing. I'm
I'm
just gonna
hoping
get
it's
super
going to be like
excited.
Skyrim.
I'm not going to be disappointed either.
Okay, well,
Nah, they know what they're doing, don't they?
do
Yeah.
they though? Because we'll go back
Well-
to fucking Fallout 76. Because
Yeah, but that was
they
their
did not know what they were
online
doing.
Sort of,
But be
they were trying
fair,
to do something that they didn't normally do. That's
I
Yeah.
suppose. Yeah. Well, I got it last. Mark got it for me last year for my birthday, and I probably played 4 hours of it. I didn't enjoy it at all. I thought it was really shit, which really disappointed me.
also, the Elder Scrolls is their original IP. Obviously, Fallout was bought from I can't remember who it was now, but it wasn't their original
No.
IP, was it? So would they kind of screw up their own game?
well,
Hopefully
people
not.
weren't happy with Fallout 3 when it first came out because it was so different from the first two on the PC.
Yeah,
But then the people that forget about that,
Yeah. Well, there's one of the
Like-
games that one of the first games I proper get into. Like,
yeah,
so I was.
Fallout 3 for me was amazing.
Yeah, it was one. It's
And
still
I
one of
knew
my
the
fucking
original as well.
all-time top games. You know, I fucking
played-
love that game.
I played the original Fallouts, and I prefer Fallout 3. So
Hmm.
much more playable.
But is that because when did you play the original Fallouts? Like, was it long before the third one,
it-
or?
It was, yeah. So I played them very briefly, kind of long before, and then I played them more after it came out. So I guess that does probably have a
Yeah. So if
factor in it.
you probably didn't proper grow up with it, it's not going to be the same, is it? Like,
No,
going back to what we said about like sort of Crash Bandicoot, it's the originals that got you hooked, and anything after that's kind of it's too much. You don't need any more. It is what it is. Leave it as it is.
yeah, no, yeah, fair enough.
It's nostalgia really for them type of games, isn't it? They don't really age well, and that
No.
kind of style of game doesn't really excite anymore. It's just the nostalgia of playing them at that time, wasn't it? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're horrible to play now.
Yeah, exactly. Like Spyro and all that. They were good back then because life was good back then, but it's all shit now.
Yeah, when the
And we've got
remaster
big-
came out of that, I didn't see the point of it. I know people were banging on about it, and then like a week later after it came out, didn't hear anything about it. So I know people played it for like an hour and went, "That's the same shit. I don't feel nostalgia," and they
No, that's it.
just forgot about it.
The thought of it is better than the actual.
Yeah, it's
Thing
literally
itself.
wanna hanging on to your fucking childhood.
Yeah, rose tinted glasses.
Hmm.
And it's never as good as you remember either.
No, never is.
Never.
Never will be. That's the problem.
I don't know. I think some games kind of age real badly, and some games, you can like you're 20 years old, 25 years old, and you can still pick them up and play them, and they're as good as you remember.
Yeah, some games, yeah. But I think like the more mainstream games, I think not so much like the Crash Bandicoots and the Spyros and that. Ones that were really was like super popular and then got remastered properly and stuff like that. It sort of ruined it.
Yeah, sometimes remasters can really just kill off
That
games.
Destroy All Humans that's just come out or is about to come out. If you've played the original,
I fucking
It's such a
such a good game.
bare basic, yeah, but it's so bare and basic. You just hover around and steal
Fucking
DNA off people.
yeah,
like,
and
you
fucking
don't
pro
do
people up
nothing.
the ass and stuff.
Like, our
So
tolerance for
stupid.
games have got so high now with like proper big games like Witcher and things like that that they don't do it anymore. You know, things like Crash Bandicoot and all that.
people want
Just-
more instead of less.
And then they charge like a full game price for it. So you got to think of that as well. You know, replay value with all these games.
You might as well just play the originals.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I can't remember what game it was I
Yeah.
said about, but you might as well
Crash
fucking.
Bandicoot.
It probably was like, what's the point of paying a full price for a game you've already played? I wouldn't
I've been,
wouldn't
I've
do
been
it for
playing a lot of
GTA.
retro gaming recently, and yeah, like there's some games I can just go back to and play all the time, like Super Mario World. That
Classic, yeah.
it doesn't age. It's still as good as it was how many years ago it
I've
was.
not played it for a long time, but yeah, I remember not playing it like 2 years ago, and I just got fully hooked. I spent like
Yeah.
4 hours just playing on it. I was like, wait, where's my time gone? Game I've got come up that I don't think aged too well in the last couple of years is Halo.
Oh,
I've never been a Halo fan.
right,
4 and 5.
right.
Yeah, 4 and 5 I didn't really get along with. But they're announced, was it Halo Infinite?
Infinite, yeah. Which will probably end up being just a showcase for the new Series X and
Yeah,
all the fancy
well, that's
crap
the
it can
thing.
do.
I think the only reason they're going to make it is because it's such an Xbox exclusive, and it's always been Xbox. It's
Like,
if you know
they have
Xbox,
to.
it's Halo kind of
Yeah,
deal.
you kind of have to make one even if you don't want to, because you're getting a new console coming out.
Gotta
You
get
got to
Halo.
flick through that long list of Xbox exclusives. Oh wait, there's only Gears of War and a Halo. Crap, we better pump out a Halo game.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
it'll
'cause
be
they-
staple
There's
Xbox.
another one. There's another one for Xbox now, isn't it? It's come up recent years. It's Forza. They're pumping out that every year with
Oh,
a
mate.
new console.
They are pumping out
No
the
way.
same game. Forza Motorsport and then Forza Horizon, just pumping out the same game.
I know Tom's excited for it.
Forza Horizon is amazing, and I'm so looking forward to the next one.
Do we know anything about that one? Is it anything?
Nope.
No,
I don't think anything's been.
really proper
What,
release.
the new Horizon?
Yeah,
No, not yet. They haven't even said if there's anyone coming out for the. They'll pump out like a motorsport or something.
Oh, they definitely will.
They did it with the Xbox One when it first came out. It was Forza 5, and it was basically like half the cars and half the tracks in the previous game. It just looked really good for the new.
So the motorsport
yeah.
was always like the best one.
Like
Horizon
Halo
was
and
like,
Yeah, that's
but
what.
now Horizon is like what everyone's looking forward to rather than.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, online they're saying it's expected to be Forza Motorsport 8. I suppose it would be the next one in the series because they
Yeah,
normally do a
'cause
motorsport then a Horizon, don't they? So
Yeah,
it would be time for the motorsport.
But they put so much more effort into Horizons because you get so much more DLC. They did like the Lego DLC and the
Yeah.
previous one, like Hot Wheels DLC, and they know that's their main attraction. Motorsport, they can just pump out easy.
The
Yeah.
Horizons are just
It
a
just
better
looks good.
game. I think there's more to it
In every way. Yeah.
because
fully.
you can. If you want the racing, you can go around racing stuff. And if you want to just drive around,
It's an
you go-
easy, yeah.
cruise,
It's a
yeah.
drop-in game.
Yeah.
It's
It's
kind of
so
like
good.
Call of Duty to me. It's just a drop-in game. It's easy. You know what you're doing with it. You get what you're given.
They can make it as over the top as they want, which they do. You know, you're racing jets and helicopters and things like that. Doesn't really make sense in a motorsport game, but in a Horizon game, get your radio stations on and race a jumbo jet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They
but
can
you say
do
that
all
about Top Gear. It's a show about fucking cars, and then they race planes and shit like that back in the old days, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's in Top Gear, isn't it? Top
Yeah.
Gear is in
The
Forza Horizon. 4.
Horizon, yeah. So it's it's no different in that sense. They got to make it exciting to get you hooked in, haven't you?
But they'll probably mention something in the Xbox like
Event,
showcase
isn't it?
thing coming up. Yeah. We've had one already, but it was just third party random stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't really say much, did they? I don't think.
Assassin's Creed, but they are milking the fuck out of that franchise. They are pimping that bitch out.
I was just about to buy Odyssey in the Steam sale actually.
And like what they're doing with Assassin's Creed, like they'll just make it madly different and
Well-
hope it does well.
That's what I was going to bring up with one of the games was the Valhalla. And I'm
Yeah.
pretty pumped about it because I
I'm
think
excited for that.
Vikings
It's
is
just like
always pretty cool to me.
every Assassin's Creed game is just based on the same thing, and everyone gets so hyped for it, and it comes out, and then it's like, oh, this is something.
Did anyone actually play the Origins? Because apparently that was really good, but then I saw a lot of mixed reviews on it again.
Yeah, they just made the map huge, made you
Yeah.
travel around, and just dragged everything out. And so people were
most
complaining
accounts-
about that.
By most accounts, Odyssey is the best one of all the recent ones.
You reckon?
My favourite was Black
It's
Flag.
on a different level.
Yeah, no, I agree with Sam there. Black Flag was fucking amazing.
Yeah. Black Flag.
Because Black Flag wasn't really
My
an
favourite game.
Assassin's Creed game, though.
It
To
felt
me.
just more like a pirate.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm kind of hoping with Valhalla is that they do it and you don't feel like an assassin. You feel
You've got like a Viking.
I feel like a fucking
Yeah.
Viking because that's what I want to be.
As long as I can do things like pillaging Lindisfarne and killing priests, I'll be
Yeah,
happy.
just killing and raping and all that jazz.
Maybe not so much to rape. It's 2020, it might happen.
I don't know if it will, but yeah, I want to be. If you're gonna bring in a culture or a fucking race into it, I want to feel like I'm part of that, not a fucking random assassin that's being brought into this place.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've given up with the Desmond,
Yeah, they gave up that a while
Animal.
ago. I
Don't
think.
know.
whatever
The
that
animal
was.
stuff.
They
I
were
think they
animus.
just kind of swept that under the
game.
rug.
But the thing is, I really enjoyed that part. Like it was because it was a good part of the story. If you probably got into it, and I remember the first time playing it, I wanted to know where it was going and stuff like that. I wanted to know what's happening. And then the second one, I was a bit like, they're dragging us on a bit. I just want to be fucking playing the game instead of
Yeah.
walking around listening to them talk about the fucking animus. And then by the third one, I was like, no, just let me fucking play the game. Like it was really good at the start because it was a different concept of being,
I think the animus appeared in Black Flag, did it?
No, it didn't at all. I think you were just in it. But yeah, because it was a new thing, I really enjoyed it. But then I got bored of it real quick because I just wanted to fucking play the game. I wanted to be an assassin. And now I don't want to be an assassin. I want to be a fucking Viking.
The original Assassin's Creed got kind of boring fairly quickly. It was
That's
a good
'cause-
game at the time, but
It was quite repetitive.
wasn't it?
Probably.
Yeah, it was.
Mm.
Same old thing.
And frustrating.
Yeah,
The
well,
controls.
I've been playing. I played not that long ago. I kept jumping off one of the towers into a hay
Oh.
bale, and the hay bale was like a solid block, so I just died, and I couldn't get off the building because I couldn't jump off the building. I got
Yeah.
stuck.
When you're
Fucking
looking to climb up and you press jump and he just jumps off. It's-
Yeah, I fucking so mad.
Yeah.
Did anyone play the Hellblade?
I only played a couple hours of that. It was amazing, but yeah, I don't know. I just kind of fizzled out.
I'm kind of the
I've
same,
never
but
got-
I was like pretty much on the last boss, and I know I was pretty much on the last boss because I was fucking deep into the lore. I was like proper in
Right.
it. I just didn't play it for like a week, and then just never came back to it because I was like, I don't know if I remember the controls because there was too
There's
much.
There's a VR version of it as well, and I just don't know if I've got the balls to play it because it's like pretty creepy as it is.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, it's fucking eerie as shit sometimes.
How are you
Um,
getting on with your VR, Tom? Sorry, just to change the
I don't
subject
know.
No,
slightly.
no, it's fine.
Yeah, absolutely love it. Not playing it that much at the minute because Haley's home, and I normally just play it when she's away.
I was super hot.
Pretty damn good. It was a whole nother game.
I can imagine that being really good in VR. I mean,
It-
Have you
that's
played
what
porn
it's
mode?
kind of designed for.
It can
really,
be
isn't it?
frustrating.
Wait, what did he
Yeah.
say? did you just say have you tried porn though?
Yeah,
No, he has.
the question
actually
everybody
haven't.
wants answered.
You're a
Yeah.
liar.
Tom,
It's 'cause
have
it
you
runs-
tried
it
VR
runs on
porn?
Haley's laptop. No, because it runs on Haley's laptop.
Maybe Haley's tried it then.
Yeah, just log into your Steam quickly. It'll be alright.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. actually.
Yeah. There's games on Steam.
Is there actually?
I'm sure there is. I'm fucking
I
positive.
mean, I
there is.
don't dare type into my search. Hold on.
Oh man, I will on Steam. I don't care.
Have you played Alex?
Wait, what? Sorry.
Half-Life Alex.
Of course, sir.
You probably completed
was-
by now, you Tom.
That was the only reason why I wanted to buy a VR a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I haven't completed it yet because of Haley being at home again. So I just don't find time to play games at the minute. To be
Oh,
honest.
so-
Sounds like you need to get rid, mate.
Tom, here you go. Porn Star Island on VR. It's currently on sale at £8.79.
Oh, bargain.
Porn Pizza Delivery Boy for £11.39.
Oh. The classic.
Don't get him on these because you'll buy all the controllers.
Is this on
Wait, there's
Steam?
controllers?
This is on Steam. Naked
Yeah.
VR Dance, £3.99, Tom. Whoa. Nympho Trainer VR. Cute Girls VR, £1.85. There you go, mate. Bargain.
Do it and stream it.
You get banned from Twitch.
Fucking hell. Oh,
I do it
tears
on
come to
Mixer,
my
they're
eyes.
closing the platform, aren't
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Fuck
Go
it.
at the bang.
Yeah, there's no rules.
Well, we'll move on from porn, shall we? Overwatch 2. Fucking hell. What do you think of Overwatch 2 being announced?
I didn't even know it had been announced.
No, I didn't.
I don't know if it's fully been announced, but I think it's
Me neither, so this
They-
could be bullshit.
yeah. I think
This could be fake news. Ed slipping in fake news.
well, you got
I
a
think I
fake.
heard it.
The podcast's going to be banned before it even gets off it.
No, they're expecting it to
catch shit.
like. I know. I'm sure there was a thing about Overwatch 2 like a while ago. Like they said about it. And it looks
Yeah,
like
I
they're
think
going
I've
to
heard
announce it for the new
Oh,
console.
no, yeah.
There's a page for it on the official
Yeah.
website.
Yeah, so I'll expect an apology from fucking all of you.
It's not fake news. No.
It's not fake news. Go fuck yourself.
I'll send it the post head.
Yeah,
You
cheers,
check-
mate.
You checked with your source.
But the thing I have about Overwatch is that I got pretty bored of the game after a couple of months of playing it. Like I really enjoyed the game. It was a really good game, but it never hooked me in enough to keep playing it.
It was just another multiplayer shooter for me,
Yeah, pretty much.
and it just didn't.
I need to close Steam.
It was literally just a multiplayer shooter.
Yeah,
and
it
didn't
was-
really like make much of an impact.
Well, I don't know. I think it made a pretty decent impact. Like people still playing
I
now.
mean,
They
for
have.
me, I mean, for
Yeah.
me,
Well,
I know it's huge.
Mm.
I know it's huge, but not.
Yeah, I
not for
played it.
me.
For the first so many, well, not first so many months. I was late to the game, but I played it for a couple of months, and yeah, it was good. But yeah,
I
got
enjoyed
bored of
like
it.
the whole, but I think the thing that really put me off was that you have to like work as a team properly, and if you played online randomly, you never got that. You just got abuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are
And because classic good communities and all that. And then you'd have people that you'd have to have 5 to have a team, and then people don't commit, so you can't have a full team, and it's a bit of a struggle. I think if it wasn't so team based, it would have been a better game. I'm hoping if they do make the second one, they don't make it so team based.
I think it was more. It's meant to be like kind of an old-fashioned classic multiplayer game. I mean, that's what I got the impression from it. Like the Team Fortress stuff like that. I mean, to me, it was like Team Fortress, but
yeah, it's
But,
very
Like
Yeah.
everyone had a role to play.
yeah. class-based multiplayer.
Because of that, it's not like an easy drop-in game, because it's more of a
No.
try hard. You gotta think about what you're doing. You can't just go.
Well,
Do what we
it was
want.
almost as if it was built for esports.
Yeah, in a sense, I agree with that. But they still do like competitions with it now, don't they? So, and
Yeah.
I expect they'll probably do the same with Overwatch 2. But will they like change many of the characters? Do you reckon? Because they had a lot of characters, especially nowadays. They've got a fucking shit ton of characters in that game. I don't know if they've overdone the amount of characters that they've got.
I feel like they have. Yeah,
That's
when
what they-
it first came out, there was like distinct roles.
There was
for
4 in
person.
each. Four for each 4. So 16 characters altogether, and now it's like 5 or 6 for each fucking group.
I kind of think they would have to have new characters for this next one. But then you
Sort-
think, well, they should have kept the characters back and then had them in for the next one rather than
Yeah,
releasing them.
that's what I'm saying. Like, will they use not the same characters, but basically the same sort of abilities, and not really change it just to grind out another game to get more money?
No, I think
Yeah.
they're just churning out another game. to
It's
get more
money.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% it's fun.
This
There's
is-
only so much DLC character packs they can chuck out before people are like that. This is enough now.
yeah,
So they're just gonna pump out a game with a number 2 on it.
they're gonna turn into like
It's
the
just
new
gonna
Call
be
of
the same
Duty.
sort of shit. Yeah.
Pumping shit out.
I mean, yeah, look at Call of Duty just every year.
Yeah, was it this month they released what this one's gonna be as well? The new Call of Duty, Cold War, was it?
Like Cold War, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I-
like Black
I
Ops.
don't know.
It's the same sort of era. It's like war. No, well, obviously it's Cold War, but it's like older style.
Okay. The original Black Ops is really good.
Yeah, the original Black Ops was a really good game back in the day. Even the multiplayer was that really good. Now I found.
Yeah.
It almost doesn't seem worth the effort when you play the game for a year. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
you get
yeah, this-
Battlefields, but you're always playing Battlefields for a good couple years before you get the next one.
This is the conversation
like
we
it's
were
worth
having the
it.
other day about fucking FIFA. Like,
Yeah.
you sit there and you grind FIFA all fucking year, and then they give you a new game where you have to start all over again.
Yeah,
Like,
you
what's the point?
It does feel like that with Call of Duty. They've done it like you get all hyped, there's all this, they're really good with the marketing. You see trailers on TV, you see posters on the side of buses. It comes out, and then a year later, or less than a year later, it's probably into the summer, and you start getting news of the new one, and then you're really excited for the new one, and it
It's just
kinda
the same
seems like a bit
shit
of a waste
over and
of
over,
time.
innit? Yeah. But
Where say what you will about Battlefield, they space them out quite well.
yeah, well, the last one, the last 2 I found really good. I've really enjoyed
Yeah, I
them.
like Battlefield 5.
But they're a game again. I played for a long time and then just lost the hook and just didn't want to play
Yeah.
anymore.
I mean, when Battlefield 3 came out, that properly turned me into Battlefield rather than COD.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Before that, mate, fucking the
Bad Company.
Bad Companies, mate. What a game!
Battlefield 2 for the PC was amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's the one
But
that did it for me.
Mm.
Battlefield 3, I think, was really probably the best Battlefield.
It's probably like
Yeah.
the pinnacle of their sort of series.
Yeah,
That's-
definitely.
Yeah, like I really enjoyed it. Even like the Battle Royale on the last one, I found really good. And then
Like that Firestorm
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
because that was they done that really well, but then they got rid of duos, and it just fucking pissed me off. Like they had duos in there, and it was because it was an easy drop-in game with someone. I could just be like, "Hey, do you want to play?" And they'd be like, "Yeah," and we'd just jump in. Like you could do, but then they took it out, and you had to have 4 people to fucking play. And it's not as easy getting 4 people than it is to get one other person to play with you, and that really put me off the game. Don't know why, but that's.
Well, no, I think it's they need to think about things like that.
I don't see what's like the problem with having the option of duo and 4 and 3.
Yeah.
COD's finally
Like the-
fucking put everything in there. I'm sure they'll
Just do
change it
it.
next week.
Like they know they're going to do it at some point anyway, but they
Yeah.
just keep chopping and changing, especially Warzone. They just chop and change what they put in, what they take out. Nobody asks for any of this shit, but they still put it in anyway. And then there's
Playlists.
tons of backlash, and then they've got to go back and put it back in. And what's the
This
point?
is a new thing, isn't it? This whole kind of set playlist. They never used to have it in other games. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. In my eyes, it's, like I said, they should just they have it for everyone. It's not hard to do, you know, a solo, a duo, a triple, and a quad. Like it can't be that hard to do because
no.
they've all done it. So why
And then
take it out
yeah.
and then put something
Chop
else
up.
in? What's the fucking
I
point?
I think they want you to they want to control how quickly you level up and stuff like that. I think that's a lot of it. Like Shipment, when that was running 24/7, maybe not even Shipment, the Kill House one, or
Shoot house.
Shoot House.
His favorite
I
map.
leveled up so
Yes, sir.
quickly doing that 24/7, and then when they took that away, it's just like the trouble is I played that so much and was leveling so much, and I enjoyed it. And when they took that away, I was just like, don't care about the other
Yeah,
maps.
but what's the difference to that them keeping that in and just lowering the XP slightly on it?
Oh yeah, or just
Like, there's no reason you got, like the same with the, you know, the solos and duos. Like, if you originally got more XP in it, just lower the XP because there's less people.
they just need to allow custom playlists.
Yeah, if you can select what you wanted, then yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Because what is it, like a few weeks
Or
ago they
voting.
put that fucking awful quad in the Warzone. Where
Well,
it's
the
like
realism
the
thing.
realism thing. What a fucking
Oh.
piece of shit that was.
Awful.
Why?
No one asked for that.
No one asked for it. No one wanted it, and it was all of a sudden that's all you could do. Like,
What
it's
was
just that there's like no crosshairs and hit marking and stuff like that.
No map.
no hub, no
Oh.
map. Like you just had what you had in front of you, which was a fucking blank screen. But it wasn't hardcore either because people still didn't fucking die when you shot them. It's just like, why have you
Well, you
brought
didn't
this
even know
in?
if you were hitting them because
Yeah.
you weren't getting hit markers, so you had no idea
You had to guess
if you
from
were
the
hitting anyone
sound.
or not.
Oh, I can't play that.
It was awful.
Horrible. No feedback with your gun. You just
Ah.
kept shooting, and if they go down, they go down.
You got fucking
but you don't
lucky.
even know if you're hitting them or not.
And then you
Horrible.
realise it's your teammate.
Wasn't quite that bad,
I
thankfully.
remember the first time I played hardcore, and it was crossplay, and I was playing with Mark. Joined the server, didn't know what the hell I was doing. Saw some guy, shot him, and it turned out to be Mark.
Yeah, I mean,
And I was
Pete's
like-
pretty good at that, aren't you, Pete?
I'm so happy that Call of Duty has friendly fire off on
the
Yeah.
the
Warzone.
Oh
Yeah.
I can't be dealing with that. So I left after that.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't think I can go back to hardcore now. We played Warzone so much. It'd be weird.
Hardcore S&D.
Good old days.
Could you imagine? I got another crap film.
Oh, we go back to films, are we?
Legend of Tarzan,
Oh God, no.
2016.
Was it that recent?
Yeah,
It wasn't that good.
Was that the-
Tarzan is called back to his former home in the jungle
Yeah,
to thwart a corrupt envoy who wants to take over the Congo.
fucking atrocious films. It was.
It's horrible. Actually, is shit. Margot Robbie didn't even get her tits out. Fucking robbed.
Fucking get me started about the fucking Pirates of the Caribbean in there again, though. Oh God,
Oh, mate.
what's the point of that?
They're doing
Really?
another one.
They're doing a Pirates of the Caribbean spin-off, female-only characters. Fucking piece of shit. That's got Margaret Robbie in it. And it's gonna be like Ghostbusters all over again, where people are just not gonna care and it's gonna flop so hard.
Yeah, flopped hard, didn't it?
I don't know.
And Ocean's 13 or 14, whatever it is.
Like it's Ocean's 13. It wasn't great
Yeah.
at all. Like it wasn't the worst film I've ever seen, but it wasn't good. Like they just should have stuck with what it was. I don't know why they need these, you know, all female fucking roles. The last of the games that I've got are the yearly shit of sport, FIFA, Madden, and NBA.
Exact same game as it was last year.
Yep, we can
I'm
leave
proud
that.
to say
at
that I have never played FIFA, and I have no intention of playing
Right.
FIFA.
As I said to you the other day, FIFA's a good. My mates come around, let's have a few beers kind of game. It's to jump in, chill, have a laugh,
Yeah.
have a rage.
But we can do that with FIFA 15.
Exactly.
Yeah,
don't
so
need to get
you only
15,
need to
20.
buy a recent FIFA.
Yeah.
That's it. You know.
Hey, like
Yeah.
the last 2
It
years
is
ago,
the exact
it's
same
the
game,
shit.
except teams are updated.
Yeah. Players are
All the
updated, teams are
transfers and
updated.
stuff.
But even like
In
in the last
terms of-
couple, they're still pretty updated. Like,
They're just pimping. They're just using the same engine. Just
Yeah.
in the trailers, they put fancy words like new dribbling technology and new defense tactics, and it's just fancy bullshit. But it's the same game as it was
Yes.
last year.
It's all about the microtransactions and the
Oh,
the
mate,
FIFA
packs.
points and it
Oh,
sounds
it's-
like a
it-
right.
Team packs.
Is it true that the crowd noises are kind of random and you have to buy them? Is
what?
that true?
I have no idea.
I mean, I haven't played a FIFA.
It might be
since
true at the moment
2004.
for watching football. 'Cause there's no fucking crowds.
I hope the
just-
new FIFA has a COVID option. Just have those
Oh
little
my god,
cardboard
no crowd.
Yeah.
The only reason I say is because I think Spain they bought or they are using FIFA 2020 or whatever the latest FIFA is crowd noises, and they're putting it in their broadcast.
Well, that makes sense, and that would be quite clever if they were doing
Yeah.
that.
But still, the COVID-19 gameplay would be fucking amazing.
That'd be like
It would-
60 quid on the
Yeah.
EA website.
But it would be kind of worth buying.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Sean plays a lot of Sean religiously will play every FIFA each year it comes out,
Hmm.
and he will come back from work and he'll just sit there and play. If he's got 5 minutes spare, he'll jump in, play it, and then run off back to work again and be late because he played it. But like he's quite a level-headed guy, and it's the only thing I've ever seen frustrate him. The funniest thing I ever heard was him smashing his controller on the table, screaming "Fuck you, EA," and then just storming out the house.
Oh, fuck's sake. Well, yeah, it's going back to what I said earlier. It's an easy game you can play with people, just for like
It's the
5-10
ultimate casual
minutes.
game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a proper
mean-
casual game. You don't have to try hard at all.
So many people who are non-gamers buy it every year.
Yeah, but that's people that say they're gamers and they're fucking not.
Mm.
That annoys me.
People are into football.
Yeah,
Buy it.
I'm a
All
real
my
gamer.
mates that bought it and talked about it non-stop when it come out are not playing it now.
Yeah, they'll prefer.
Yeah.
They play it literally
Yeah,
for a
no.
week or two when it comes out, and it's FIFA this, FIFA that, FIFA this, and then it's right back to Call of Duty
Yeah.
and right back to Fortnite. That's literally all my friends.
Is Fortnite still a thing?
Fortnite is still a thing.
They're
You
the...
can watch films now in Fortnite, can't you?
Yeah, fuck,
What?
can you?
Did you say you
Yeah,
Oh,
watch
yeah, you
film?
watch concerts and stuff.
You actually
yeah,
fucking
but-
serious?
Yeah,
I mean, I
man.
don't know, how is it just during a normal game? I mean, surely.
Nah, it's like a special event. So you go in there at a certain time, and then you'll have like Marshmallow doing a set, or Travis Scott recently. He just did like.
I
a
saw
set,
the
and he
Travis Scott
basically
thing, and like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pretty cool concept. I will give him that. Like, it's a pretty cool thing to do, but
Did, yeah.
I
Shit, it's true.
it's
Yeah,
not
Fortnite movie night, NITE.
it's not gonna
Uh,
bring me back to the game.
Christopher, you can watch Inception, The Batman, or The Prestige.
Christopher Nolan stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I do like the
Wow.
idea of those kind of like massively kind of multiplayer get together type things. I mean, Microsoft did. I don't know if anybody played it, but it was absolutely amazing. When Microsoft did the 1 versus 100,
Oh
Yeah.
yes, on the 360.
that was amazing. And I'd
Yes.
happily pay just for Xbox Gold just for that.
And it was
That was
back.
the
You were
best.
trying to win like points because back then you used to buy things with points.
Yeah.
It was never money. It was like you'd buy Microsoft points, and you.
And
could
it was a
buy
live
games
show.
and
You
DLC.
had to tune
Oh,
in,
yes.
join. It was amazing.
Yes, it was good actually. I remember that.
I don't
But
think I
they got
do.
rid of it.
Good memory.
They got rid of it, and that made me upset.
Yeah, and you used to have your little.
Is this now a
your
Cry
little
Sam session?
person. What was it? What's your little person called on the Xbox? Your little
Well, your
man.
avatar.
Avatar.
Just
Avatar.
Avatar,
That was
wasn't
it. Avatar. Obviously, I don't know if
Yeah.
avatars even exist anymore. But back then, you had
Oh,
your little
nice.
avatar bobbing about in the stands and that.
Yeah, and you
It
could
was
be in
good.
a mob, or you
Yeah,
could be
mate.
in the 1 or the 100 or part of the audience, and I was always in the audience.
Yeah, and then you.
Never won anything.
Yeah, that's it. You win the points, and then with the points, you could go buy DLC packs or
Yeah.
you know, random things like that, or
Yeah, it's
more
such a good
gear
idea.
for your person. It was really good actually.
And then they used the technology to do a gambling kind of game, and which was nothing like it. And it was just ruined. And they've never
There's
done
been
anything
nothing else
since.
like that. No, that's true.
And it would be so good.
We'll crack on then. So Origin moving to Steam. What do we think about that?
I haven't heard about that actually. What's all that about?
So
I mean,
Origin, have, like,
obvious in the title, but
they've like flooded all their shit into Steam. I don't know if it's a merge or if they're getting rid of Origin or something like that. I don't really know. But at the moment, you can play on both, but they've shoved everything onto Steam as well. So like all the EA games and stuff like that. Star Wars is on
That's
there.
a good thing.
Titanfall's on there.
I don't like Steam.
You don't like Steam?
No.
But
It's
Oh,
why?
just gone in. It's just
doesn't like Steam.
it's evolved into, it's the only kind of way to play PC games now.
Exactly.
it's-
So I'm confused. Why do you like
Yeah,
Steam?
but
There
it's
needs
kind of-
to be a set standard for one platform to download your games on. Like it should just have some like having, having Steam, Origin, Battle,
Battle.net,
whatever.
yeah, EA,
Battle.net, EA, Battlestate, whoever makes Doom.
Uplay, Xbox is now on there, of course. You know, there's a lot of shit.
Yeah, there just needs to be. I think there just needs to be one or two. Like maybe no, there needs to be one like platform.
Like
you
a
can just literally
main.
go in,
But Steam has always been kind of the main in my eyes.
and that's it. Open Steam, have your games in it. I know you can port certain games to Steam, not port, sorry, but you can put your
You could like put
games
like
into
Rainbow
there.
Six into there and stuff like that, and it will link
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I mean, Steam was the first. I mean, I remember Steam when it was new and people hated it, and then it kind of
Chili. Steam's this thing
changed.
you have on your computer to download games.
Mate, I remember the
When he
good
gets his
old
new
days.
Xbox, he'll know because I'm pretty sure, like I said, it's part of the new Xbox. You can play Steam games.
I remember when you in the good old days, you used to walk on down the town, go in a Blockbuster or go in a game, buy a game, walk
game.
home again, or take the bus if you had a spare £2 knocking about, and then you put the disc in, and that's how you got the games.
Happy
Yeah.
days, eh? Happy days.
the good old days.
Simpler times.
But what annoys me mostly about Steam is, so my PC's quite old, and I got XP running on it.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Jeez.
Mate, that'll be worth something in a few years. Keep that.
It's gonna be full of
But
viruses.
only
Sam.
going
Is
up,
that
mate.
even,
Only
not
going
even
up in
connected to
value
the
XP.
internet?
Yeah, it is.
Classic, future classic.
And I could play old Steam games on it, but then Steam updated and said, no, you can't use Windows XP anymore.
Pinball.
Well, yeah, because they don't want you to
Oh.
get fucking hacked and destroyed, do they?
Well, it's fine. And it just really annoyed me. I had games on there that I could play,
You just
and
can't anymore.
available now I can't.
When you
It's
upgrade your
like-
computer, you will be able to play them, Sam.
Yeah, that's
One
not
day.
gonna happen for a long, long time.
One day.
But it's just like, why? Why I can't even play them offline? That's what I hate so much. That's
Yeah,
why
but that's what I
I'm
hate
not-
about like new consoles. Like, well, even COD now, you can't fucking play on PC. You can't play it offline.
I can understand it more for modern games, but I mean, these are old games. These are games that were built for it on XP, and
Yeah,
I can't play them now, and it's sad. That's why I prefer GOG.
yeah.
Don't have any of that crap. You can download a game and install it normally, or you can use their Galaxy client.
But to be honest, I'd agree with you, Sam. If you should be able to play it offline or something like that, or not
Yeah.
give you any more updates for it, because surely, the games that you're talking about on XP, I don't think many of those games are getting updates anymore.
They,
I mean,
no.
I might be wrong, but I can't imagine it be like, oh, bug fix.
Alright, we'll go back to the Mixer moving to Facebook then.
I still can't believe it's happening.
Oh,
I mean, why?
I don't know. There must be a fucking reason for it, but
I mean, Mix is only less than a year old.
I think it's a bit more than that. A bit more than a year. I would have thought. Look, let's Google it.
Yeah, maybe it's less than a year since. I think it's less than a year since Shroud. Is it Shroud or Ninja
Ninja.
went over?
I think Ninja.
That was recent though, wasn't it? They made that move.
Yeah, I think it's.
Mate, they're quids in
No,
now.
Mate,
yeah.
Mixer was
Quids in.
officially launched on January the 5th, 2016.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Yeah, Mixer was a big thing when I got the new Xbox One.
Because it's
Mm.
obviously Microsoft related, so it's,
Yeah.
it was an easy way of streaming for
Every
people on
time you
consoles.
turned it on, they were like, "Hey, why don't you stream while you play your console game?"
Yeah.
With Mixer, it was
All of
Mixer
the
this, Mixer that. It was
yeah, it's all Forza is got Mixer stuff in it. So,
yeah.
and I don't think they're going to do the Facebook one in Xbox. So you just kind of think, well, what's going to
Yeah,
happen?
what are
Is
they
it
going to do? But then again, they might, start selling a product so they can do it, which is where they're going to make the money more likely than through random people fucking streaming.
I'm just really surprised with Microsoft. I'd have thought it'd be, Mixer was a pretty good competitor to Twitch.
Oh yeah, no, it was. I don't think
Why-
it was as good as Twitch. A lot of people found it easier to find people on Twitch, like random people. You can just
Mm.
romp into someone's stream and be like, they're a small streamer and they're like, hello, and like, how's it going and stuff like that, and chat with them. It's a lot easier than what it is on Mixer. That may have been like a big point towards it, because people just weren't searching for random people at the time, and they've small streamers aren't gonna get anywhere because no one's looking for them. Where on Twitch, it's a bigger community out there, I think.
But Microsoft are normally pretty like on it. Like they haven't got rid of Bing, and then why have you made Bing? We've got Google, but they're like, fuck it, here's Bing. And then,
You make, in all
and then,
fairness, you make a
everyone's
very valid
using, like,
point there.
Hotmail.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
No, you make a you make a very valid point. Like they got a lot of shit software. The Mixer was actually pretty good.
Well, it
And
wasn't bad.
And then just to get rid of it, as simple as they are, it seems more to it.
Yeah, it
think-
doesn't make sense to me.
I think they've just been outplayed. Well, Twitch is a classic. Everyone knows what Twitch is, and it's easier. And then Facebook's really become a thing for like people streaming, like the last year or two, because it's.
But do you think Facebook's ever going to get anywhere near as like Twitch?
Oh God, no!
Or like
No.
Mixer?
It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It just. I don't. It's not a platform for that. It's a
I'm
social
guessing,
media
though,
platform.
You ask any randomer on the street if they have Facebook, they're gonna say yes. You ask them if
that's
they've
the
got
thing,
Mixer,
that's-
they
and
might
I-
not even know
yeah.
what Mixer is.
And I
Yeah,
think that's
true.
what they're gonna go off, is that Facebook's more popular because it's a social media
Yeah.
site, but it's not a
You
gaming
might scroll
site.
down your homepage and be like, "Oh, my friend Pete is watching this streamer." I'll be thinking, and I'm scrolling through, and I'll think, "Oh, what's he watching? Oh, Call of Duty. I'll have a little watch." Boom, you just got an extra view. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Whereas
Yeah,
but
Mixer,
who's-
there's such
But
a
in Mixer, yeah,
specific-
you don't get that because you have to
it's specific,
find them,
innit? You
and
have
it's
to
really hard
download
to
it
fucking find them.
or go on it.
Would already Facebook kind of like show, oh, here's games you may like that people are streaming?
Yeah, I'll sit for and I'll watch something like Comedy Central, and then something else will be related comedy wise, and now I'm fucking flicking through. I saw something the other day, it was Drive Bar Comedy. I've not seen it before. It just randomly came up on my list, and it was actually got some really good shit on it, so I fucking followed the page. But that's the same thing as like you're watching something that's gaming related, you'll find someone else's YouTube during it because
Well, I don't
they've
think
posted
I
their
would
thing on there.
go onto Facebook to watch someone stream. I would.
No, I
accidentally
don't.
get
If
onto it.
I see it, it really annoys me, and I scroll straight past because I don't want to
Yeah.
see it. It's my social media. I want to see
Yeah.
funny videos or memes. That's what I'm on Facebook for. I don't want to see
Yeah.
fucking watching someone playing a game because that's what I've got
That's-
Twitch for or YouTube.
That's
for.
what I was about to say. Like, I can't. I think I'll watch maybe a 5-10 minute long video on Facebook, but that's it. I won't sit there and watch a stream or something
Yeah.
like that because there's
Yeah.
other stuff going on.
Yeah, that's not
But
what
then
you're
again,
there for
I'm
Facebook for.
I'm not the sort of person to sit there and watch a stream. So
I don't know. I don't think I've actually seen a stream on Facebook
I've
that isn't like news or something like that. I've never watched like a gaming one.
it
I
comes
don't know
up a
how
lot.
adverts kind of work with
Oh,
it.
yeah, just sit there and say gaming to your phone a couple of times. It'll fucking come up, no doubt.
it's
Well,
gonna come
I'll
up
get a
now, Sam. Let's put it that
notification
way.
saying a friend's
Yeah.
watching something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess
But-
they're just thinking there is more people on Facebook than there is on
Yeah,
a
there-
specific app.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people that are banned from Twitch are struggling to, what to do now. Whether they go to Facebook or.
You need that second option.
Yeah, but they can just
you
use
always
YouTube.
need
You can just-
competition. Everything
Mm.
needs competition.
People forget you can use YouTube to stream. Like it's not.
Yeah,
People you don't go on YouTube to watch a stream because it's not something that was common. it's more common
No.
than what it was now. Like a lot of people
The
stream on
only
YouTube.
thing that I find with YouTube streaming is the big companies. Like I'll watch Sony's thing on here, or watch Cyberpunk's thing on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The big companies always seem to go on YouTube and do big streams. But in terms of just like gaming, the only thing I think of is Twitch.
Yeah.
But interesting
You
though, the UK Parliament was on Twitch.
Really?
Yeah,
So normally
well,
you get to watch that on YouTube, don't you?
yeah. It's so funny, and they
Interesting.
had like dance music in between sessions and stuff like that.
Well, they do random things on Twitch now, don't they? They just have like people chatting and stuff like that, categories, and just
But they never used to have that.
no. And they've got
'cause
like
people were
they've got
using it for,
specific music categories now, so people like do DJing and stuff like that. They have
yeah,
categories for that.
it's less gaming now and more. Kind of,
It's a
everybody.
it's a mix of everything, which is
Well,
pretty
you get
cool.
the people that stream like UFC fights and boxing fights on Twitch.
Yeah,
and stuff,
you get
if you look
that.
in the right place.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's naughty, but they,
Someone was actually he had the controller, and he was streaming.
Oh yeah,
the
and
UFC
pretending he was
TV,
playing it, wasn't
and he's
he?
pretending he was playing it to get around Twitch's thing. But yeah,
Fucking genius. But yeah, I don't see Facebook taking off. I think it'll. I don't know. It's a social media platform, not a gaming platform. It's not.
yeah.
People aren't there to watch fucking things like that. They're there to see their families' photos and shit like that, really, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't think Twitch really has a rival. To be fair, I think Twitch is Twitch, isn't it?
Yeah. Everyone
Yeah.
knows. Like more people have heard of Twitch than Mixer. If they're gonna
It's-
watch a live video, it's gonna be Twitch, isn't it?
It's incredibly easy to stream on Twitch as well.
Oh yeah, you don't.
I stream from my Raspberry Pi on retro games. On
Yeah?
Twitch. And it's incredibly easy on RetroArch just to stream to Twitch. The quality's not that brilliant, but
Yeah, but if
really
you think about it, on a Raspberry Pi, that's pretty fucking good.
yeah.
What it
Yeah.
is.
I was
Okay.
streaming Syndicate Wars the other day.
Nice. Fair
A
enough.
Motorola Razr or a Sony Walkman.
Hey.
Bloody hell, we're going back.
Yeah. 97.
Get me back.
Jeez. Right. We'll finish on the last thing then. Dr. Disrespect. Who, what, why, and how.
Has anybody seen the last bit of his
Yeah.
last stream?
He was completely normal. Then he's obviously looked at something at his phone,
Yeah.
and he's just
then
stopped there. And I
changed.
think, like the last couple of seconds, it was either a slam or someone shouted at him.
Yeah.
Um,
I think someone came. I don't know if it was his wife or someone came in, and he was. I think at some points he was talking to them, like when the mic was muted or saying stuff. And then at the very last thing, he said, "Oh, we got to hope we all stick together, or good luck to everyone, or something like that." And then he
Yeah.
kind of shouted something, and then it cut off. Then something must have happened. That's pretty big. I mean, he's been permanently banned from Twitch.
Yeah, but
But
what's
wasn't
it
the
done,
first
mate?
time, is it?
'Cause
Because he got banned a while back.
Yeah, but that was only a temporary ban.
Yeah.
he must have done something.
This is apparently
like-
they've deleted everything. It's
Yeah,
completely
like
gone from Twitch.
he must have done something proper fucking bad. I don't know what it would have been.
Sorry, he said today that he doesn't know why he's been banned.
He fucking does. Hey,
He-
he will
he-
100% do.
I mean, from that last stream, he must have
oh,
known
something
something.
was going down on that
From
last.
what I
stream.
know
He
was how
not-
Twitch works. They message you before you're gonna get banned as well. Like they pre-warn you saying you've got one more day until
Well,
this happens. Because
apparently,
I've watched someone on
it
YouTube
wasn't-
before.
apparently, it wasn't the banning team that banned him. It was someone higher up in Twitch.
Yeah, I think even still, he would have known. It doesn't matter who it is. I think they
Yeah.
still give you that pre-warning no matter what, and they
I don't
give you the
believe when he says
reason.
he doesn't know.
Yeah, he knows. Like they give you the reason as to why, and you can sit there and fight it from there. And then you can, they'll go through the process of what's happened.
Yeah,
What can they do about it? How can things change and stuff like that? And they can discuss it with you, because if you're a Twitch partner as well, you have a specific person you go to in Twitch. Like you
yeah,
have
and he
a
is a Twitch
contact.
partner. He signed like a couple mil contract recently.
Yeah, so he will have probably more than one person to go to, and they
Hmm.
He's a
will
big name, though, isn't he?
and they will
He's
speak
one
to
of the
him,
biggest
and
on Twitch.
they'll explain to him what's going on and why and stuff like that. So he will know, and he will either sit there and fight it, which he's not been doing. He's just been sitting there and complaining about it, right?
Or it's something incredibly huge, like
Yeah.
legal or
the two things I reckon it will be is he's either done something incredibly illegal involving
Hmm.
a girl or something, or he's been caught trying to build his own streamer platform, which is the other big. I mean, I don't know what you guys think of that, but that's got
There are
some merit to
rumours
it.
that
Yeah, because Shroud and Ninja are on about it.
Yeah, wasn't it Spotify or something like that?
Something like that,
Really?
yeah. Because Spotify have like started agreeing to do a lot of podcasts and stuff with like Joe Rogan and stuff, and they've been trying to
Yeah.
get a few people. But then the other one was them just going at it by themselves on this other thing called. It begins with B.
But I mean, this sounds like a stupid idea. People aren't going to move away from Twitch. I mean,
Yeah, but
you're gonna get a
you
lot
got to
of
remember they
people
get
moving.
they've got millions of people that follow them, stuff like that. And I know, I personally with Doctor Disrespect, I didn't like watching him live. I didn't find it as fun as the videos like on YouTube.
The compilations and things of
Yeah.
the raging were more funny than
They-
actually sitting there.
Yeah, then
watching
actually
him
sitting and watching him, I didn't find him that fun
bitch
to
and moan
watch.
and uninstall a game.
See, I thought he was a dick. I mean, I know that's his persona, but I just, to me, Guy Beam is sounds like a right dick.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. He does definitely come across that. But like, I'm with Tilly on that one. I like watching him, like his clips and stuff, and some of the funny stuff he did, and some of his graphics and his visualizations are quite funny. And he was a good gamer in a sense. Like when he was playing with Shroud and stuff, it was quite
Yeah, like,
entertaining. but
he's
I would never.
good at what he
But I'm
does,
not
but-
the sort of person who will watch a stream anyway.
No, I don't watch many streams.
I just watch clips. Like
Yeah,
montages
yeah, clips
of raging and things
Yeah.
like that.
clips are easier to watch though, aren't they? That's why YouTube's probably a
Yeah.
bigger platform than Twitch. Like even though
Yeah.
It's,
a lot
it's
of
the
Twitch-
highlights, isn't it?
exactly, and people don't want to sit there for like the 2-3 hours of the stream. They want to see the funny bits,
No.
which is fair
I
enough.
watched all like Let's Plays and stuff that
Yeah.
have been filmed on Twitch, but then put
They've
onto
been
YouTube.
Yeah, to be
Yeah,
cut
So
up.
if there's a new game out and I'm too cheap to buy it, I'll go on YouTube, watch
Have
a
a look at
Twitch
it.
streamer play it, but it's on YouTube
Mhm.
Mm.
because
quite-
they're playing it at American time and I can't watch it. Whatever.
It's quite a strange world because I don't know. I know Ed will know this, but I don't know whether Tilly and Sam know this. My brother was quite not a big streamer, but he was quite big in the Monster Hunter world. And he had he used to do a lot of streaming and a lot of gaming and stuff on that. And it's a very weird thing because I just thought people just log on and watch him, but he was relentless. Like people would just message him hourly. People would stop him. We went to some game thing up in Birmingham, but people were stopping him and asking for his autograph and stuff. And it's just it is
Mm.
just relentless. Like I didn't realize like had that much of a personality and stuff. And he wasn't even 1% the size of
Yeah,
Dr. Disrespect. and stuff.
what I found with my streaming as well is like it's a small community. It's a fucking really good community because they will just try to talk to you whenever. Like I've got a couple of guys that come on regularly and they want to talk to me. Like playing COD the other day, it's fucking hard to concentrate on COD as well as have a fucking conversation with you lot as well as them. Like I know I'm not big. I'm not trying to be big. I'm just there to fucking stream because I'm fucking having fun playing a game. But it's real hard to talk to that small community in a sense.
Yeah.
When you become a big like Twitch partner like Dr. Disrespect, you don't have that community. You can't sit there and have a conversation with 2 or 3 people because everyone's fucking talking at once.
It's more like one way, isn't it?
Yeah, it
You
literally always.
get kind of like the mass of the people talking and what they're saying, but it's
And I
other
think-
than that, it's kind of one way.
Once you get to that sort of height as well, when people see you in public, they'll be like, "That's him, isn't it?" And they won't necessarily come up to you because you're so fucking big, or you'll have too many people around you. You'll just be walking through anyway.
Mm.
Like it's not the same as someone that's not big, but not small either. In that mid range where people know you and they want to come up to you. That's how I see that in my eyes, Pete.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean that's why I haven't started an OnlyFans yet because I don't want to have to like leave my house and then just get swarmed by chicks all the time. That's the only thing that's put me off. I want to live a normal life.
That Corona OnlyFans account. Everyone's doing it. You got to get on the bandwagon, mate.
You know, I like not being spotted right now, but as soon as the dick pics come out, that's it.
Fuck's sake. Right.
Paparazzi outside my house.
Before Tilly talks about more dick pics, I'm going to end it.
Well, yeah, cheers,
that's
Tom.
good.
Nice one, mate.
Yeah.
Had a good time. Thanks for
If-
being here. And
if you've all
thanks
been-
for the-
He texted me back and said he had to go outside for some fresh air, so he's probably not feeling well.
Alright.
Probably what's actually happened is he put 2 and 2 together about VR porn.
Yeah.
He's downstairs in a moment.
We've he didn't think about that until this thing. Now
And Haley's
Uh,
had to go to the shop for some milk, even though they have plenty.
all of a sudden Tom's got to go on a business trip.
with Haley's laptop.
fuck's sake.
Oh, just quickly, do you want another shit film?
Yeah, go on.
Hobbs and Shaw.
I've not seen it. I've got it on DVD. I've
Oh.
not seen it.
It's disgusting.
I wouldn't mind seeing that, but
It's fucking stupid.
is it? Well, it's
Of
a
course it fucking is.
Fast and Furious film, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
absolutely nothing to do with Fast and Furious. They've just put Fast and Furious on it, trying to get more people to go watch it.
Has
It's got
any of
nothing to do with
any of the
it.
Fast and Furious films from 4 onwards been anything to do with Fast and Furious? Though?
No,
No, of course they fucking haven't.
I mean,
The
the
only thing
best,
Fast and Furious about it is Vin's in it.
best one is
That's
the
it.
third one. It's,
Tokyo. I watched Tokyo Drift earlier today, actually.
it's the
film?
best of Fast
Oh,
and
so
Furious.
good, man.
Classic film.
That that streaming service I couldn't remember the name of is Brime.
Rhyme.
Brime.
They're launching properly on Monday, and they're already following Ninja, Doctor Disrespect, Shroud, and a couple of the big Sharktooth,
Yeah.
some other big streamers as well. Don't see you on there though, Ed. Don't know. Maybe they'll get
Well,
around.
give
to
it time,
adding you
mate.
soon.
Give it time. Yeah, give it time.
Yeah.
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 Dickhead.
I reckon they're going to end up launching that tomorrow.
Alright, well, we'll have a look,
Where will the
mate.
Doctor go on there? Unless they find out what he's actually done and then.
Yeah, well, that's
go
the
to
thing. It depends what he's done, doesn't it? Like, I don't think they'll sign him until they find out properly.
Because yeah, it would look really bad on them if he has
Yeah.
done something real bad, and they go, "Oh yeah, look, we got Doctor Disrespect from Twitch,"
And then they
yeah.
get fucked over from it.